against one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Donna, you call the roll?
Martyr.
Here.
Riley.
Here.
Schneider.
Here.
Sofa.
Here.
Stoops.
Here.
Wilson.
Here.
Zukas. Here.
Non-agenda items from the sidelines, I have none. City administration, Donna?
Yes, November 14th, the city hall will be closed from 10:45 for the rest of the day. We got a clerk's meeting in St. Clair County. And
November 14th?
It's December. And I just want to thank the fire department for all their help at the Christmas thing. They helped me and Leslie so much behind there. They were great about it. That's it for me.
Chief Colby?
We got new pens in with their name on, so I want to pass out one to every council member. We have a bunch extra too, but they're pretty good pens, so they write really nice. First thing, I want to introduce our new officer, Todd Baracco, or wherever you want him.
I'll stand right here.
Okay. He started last week, he's here a week. He has 9 years as a police officer. Before that, or 10 years, almost 10 years. Before that, he did about 9 years as a juvenile probation officer, and he's also been a school administrator. He's got a lot of experience as a police officer, which is what I needed. And out of the 11 applicants that we did, he was my best choice, our best choice, and he's been great. He lives about a half hour west of here, and this week he's doing his training, and we're looking at him picking up some shifts by himself next week, so he'll be on afternoons.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And then I have a few more things. I don't know if you want me to.
Yeah.
I'm in my eighth week. Just kind of brag a little bit about the department, what's been happening. Karen's been very helpful in my first 2 months. Also, all officers, including Todd, are doing real well. At this time, I think the manning's enough that we have enough to cover. My goal is to add some more hours on the weekends, but I want to get through 6 months of my budget to make sure there's enough there to add a few more hours. I'm right on track with the budget. I had a nice talk with Leslie and Donna just to go over things the other day. They straightened some things out on what I had done that were that I wasn't familiar with, so I thank them. But even with paying for the cement from last year on this budget, it's going good. Terry and I have been spending time at the crossing guards and the schools in the morning, making sure the cars were ordered. I did get a price on the striping and all the equipment on the cars. It's going to be about $12,000 for everything. That's including the striping, tearing the old cars apart, putting the new equipment in. So that'll keep us at our salvage budget because we bought them for $50, and that'll be $12. So any profit we get off of the Charger and the truck will go in our equipment program. And one of the things I want to do next year, as I've said, is buy the vests. And those, I figure, for 7 guys are going to be about $5,500 to $6,000. So I'll come to you guys, to the council in April or May. Hopefully I can use the money from that. So we have a body camera that we're using now. I think Stefan's got it, or you got it. And it works really well because we didn't have the in-car cameras. One of the things the MML told us, the insurance company said we needed to have a camera. So it does work. Everything records on my computer. They're using it on all traffic stops, all contacts with people. Our second camera, I'm hoping this week is going to be in effect. Cal had ordered 2 of them. This one's a little more complicated, but I've made contact with the guy tonight that'll get it running. The map books in our cars, because we don't have in-car computers, they're MacBooks. We were able to reactivate our Verizon hotspots, so our guys, when they make a traffic stop, can run people through lean, so they don't have to bug dispatch. That's a huge thing, because I didn't know we would have that capability without the computer, so it's working great. So as of right now, we have, between the camera and the in-car computers, we have the same thing other departments have, just smaller versions of them. We received new flashlights and cases. Pepper spray's coming this week. I told you he started. I went to the Christmas tree lighting. My wife and son were there, and we were really impressed. For such a small city, I said that about the Halloween, the trick or treat. For such a small city, I can't believe the number of people that get involved in stuff, and it's amazing. My wife was really impressed. I mean, we've gone to Macomb Townships where we used to live, and that's big, but this was just more people. It was very nice setup. So. I'm almost done with my standard operating procedures for the department. I'm rewriting them. I got 33 of about 50 done. I've discussed the harassment SOPs and the internet policy with all the officers. They've signed off on them. I've contacted both county jails just to verify if we make an arrest, they will take our prisoners. There was some discrepancy. I've met with both courts about me handling the court during the day instead of having a call our officers in to go to court. They're both okay with that. If the person demands that they want to fight the case, we'll schedule it for another date. Important thing is tomorrow we have Shop with the Cop at 6 p.m. at the Meyer in Marysville. We have a donation of $2,000 from one of our officers' brothers. We also have a donation of $1,000 from Myers. We have 14 children now, so it looks like it's gonna be about $200 a kid. We also had Main Street Tattoo donated $100 to us and also $100 to the fire department. We're gonna use that $100 to buy wrapping paper and food. And Leslie, Donna, Karen, and the wives of the officers or significant others are gonna come and wrap the presents at this place. That was Karen's idea, so that was, stop signs we got. These were the old stop signs we had, and they were not reflective. A gentleman who owns Bay Shore Signs in Richmond went by the intersection and noticed that he couldn't see anything reflective, so he volunteered. And this is one of the signs we don't use. The other signs that we gave the people are metal, but he came through and put all striping on them, did them over the weekend for free, didn't ask for anything. He just didn't like that they couldn't see them. So we have all reflective signs now for the crossing guards. And one of the best was damaged on one of the crossing guards. We got them a new one. I'm almost done. Okay, and then goals that I'm looking at for next year, vests in the spring, taser training, we want to get back to that. We're getting our pepper spray, but tasers are better. We're hoping to get that training and buy a couple more of those. Continue to update all reports and police paperwork. Todd came in and it's good because he's somebody from another department that's got a lot of police experience, so he's really helping me to get, you know, we need these forms, we need those forms, so he's been a great help in that. And we want to add more hours to the patrol, we want to get the in-car cameras, and then eventually I want to get computerized tickets and accounts, and tickets and accidents, I'm talking too fast. But again, after eight weeks, I'm very happy here. I really appreciate everybody putting your confidence in me, and I hope to stay a long time. So, thank you very much for the time. I won't do it next month.
Justin?
All I add is thanks to everybody that has donated so far to the Fill the Truck Toy Drive. We're still continuing to get great donations in. Funding as well. There's been businesses that have stepped up, organizations that have stepped up and helped us out. So we appreciate it.
Bart?
Nothing tonight.
David?
I haven't been around in a while because I've been truly busy with a lot of different things. December 13th, next Wednesday, is our Christmas dinner for the seniors. We moved the time up from 4 o'clock to 3 o'clock because the people that are coming there, they have a hard time seeing in the dark, so they don't like driving home in the dark. So we moved it up an hour so they have time to play cards and then get out of the hall and get home before dark. Jam night's going really good. We're getting more musicians in every week, and it depends. Sometimes we get 2 or 3, sometimes we get 1. It depends on what goes on there, but it's still going strong. Daddy-daughter dance is set for February 24th. The theme this year is the masquerade. The Easter egg hunt will be Saturday, March 31st, and I'm expecting snow, so we'll probably have it inside or under the pavilion again, like we did last year. And the only other thing I have is I've been working really hard getting the bands lined up for the summer. I've got 10 bands already and 4 sponsors. So I'm working hard on that to get a mixture this year. I've got some acoustic players coming out, folk music, and I might have a country band, I'm not sure. I've been working on a country band since I started this thing, but they are so expensive that I just can't afford to get them. So I'll work on it, see what I can do to get a nice country band in. I got a duel too that's a bluegrass. 2 guys that play bluegrass, so that should be interesting. And that's all I have.
All right, thank you. There's no additions. Could I get a motion to adopt the agenda?
I'll make a motion to adopt the agenda as presented. Support.
Riley?
Yes.
Schneider?
Yes.
Sofa?
Yes.
Stoops?
Yes.
Wilson?
Yes.
Zukas?
Yes.
Martyr?
Yes.
Hopefully you've all had a chance to look over the meeting minutes from November the 21st, which was our organizational meeting. Anybody find any typos or mistakes? Fix? If not, I'll take a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes from November 21st, 2017 as presented.
Support. Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Zukas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley.
Yes. Presentation and approval of November disbursements of $107,879.88 and electronic wire transfers of $8,718.91. Anybody have any questions? I'll take a motion.
Make a motion.
Motion to accept the, or approve the transfers, wire transfers of $8,718.91 and the disbursements of $107,879.88.
Support.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Zukas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes. Communications, we have none. No unfinished business. New ordinance, chapter 132 of title 13. Did you guys all have a chance to look at that? Did anybody have any questions?
You have anything to talk about?
No, the reason I'm doing it is, in order for us right now in the city of Memphis to charge somebody with possession of marijuana, we'd have to go to the state prosecutor office to write up a warrant, wait for it to come back. This entitles it, and this is every police department, or most of them, the officer, if he witnesses it, he can write the ticket, take the evidence, arrest them, issue the ticket, and then the ticket will be sent to court and will be dealt with that way. And then the money stays with us instead of going to the state. So it's just I'm gonna be probably coming forwards with a lot of these different ones as I find we don't have them on the city ordinance books.
Okay. Anybody have any?
Basically, that last line there is consistent with the laws of the state that basically
Yes,
addressing
it's the exact same law as the
marijuana
state.
and stuff.
Yes, it's the exact same law as the state.
Right.
So it's just making it where we get the money from it, and it's easier for, the officers can just issue a ticket instead of having to wait for a warrant to go to the prosecutor and sit around for a couple of weeks.
Anybody else have any questions? We need a motion to introduce ordinance number 200.
I'll make that motion and to introduce motion, or ordinance number 200.
Support. Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Zukas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa.
Yes.
Excuse me. Okay, personnel policy. Larry, you handling this?
Yeah, Ken's requested that
Oh.
we table this for, to the next council meeting, because he wants to review it, and since he's a new member of council, and he's not familiar with the process over the, I think we've been working on it for about 4 or 5 months. So, if it's okay with council, I'll make a motion that we table this to the next meeting.
Support.
Wilson,
Yes.
Zukas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops.
Yes.
Air packs and thermal imaging cameras for the fire department. As most of you are aware, we received a grant for air packs with Port Huron and Kimball Township. The total grant was for $410,000, or a 10% match, $13,959. The fire department is requesting to add to that order an additional 6 thermal imaging cameras that are built into the firefighter's face mask, which are being offered at a discounted price. This will bring the grand total of the project, city's responsibility, of $20,409.68. These funds will be taken out of our equipment replacement fund. Chief?
Yeah, you pretty much summed it up. This is a grant that we've been trying to get for about the last 3 years now. We've tried it ourselves and then twice as a regional grant. We're able to successfully get awarded the grant this fiscal year, through the regional grant. Again, with us in Port Huron Township and Kimball Fire Departments. This grant will replace all of our current air packs, which are about 15 years old. They're coming up under their life cycle at 15 years. So very thankful, because we would have had to buy these all next year out of our budget. So it came in perfect timing.
What's our portion of that 410,000 roughly?
We are receiving, one second, I got it right here.
139,500.
We are receiving actually,
What did we do it?
yeah, 10%
It's on-
of
it's on
that,
the middle
yeah.
of the page.
$139,596.80.
That's great.
Yeah, so almost $140,000.
Do the cameras have a warranty?
Yes, 1 year, but there is a warranty with it. So the camera itself, and I brought it, you guys can take a look after if you like, I don't wanna, but it's built right into the mask that the guys wear. And prior to this new technology coming out, it was a handheld camera that the guys would hold on to. So on top of the hoses or tools that they're carrying, they also carried this thermal camera. Now it's just built right onto the side, and they can see right through it through their mask.
So like if they're approaching a door that they can't see through, looking through the mask, they'd be able to see that door is hot.
Correct,
You
or
know-
find an individual in a smoke-filled dark room, the heat would, they'd be able to see right through their camera, right through their mask.
Why do they call it a camera then? You would
It
think
is a
it's-
camera, the camera's right here, this is the thermal imaging camera right here, and then it relays the screen to the screens so the guys can see.
Justin, what do you do with the old handhelds?
We only have one handheld camera, so this is gonna give the opportunity for 6 individuals to be able to have that type of viewing, I guess you would say. Currently, a handheld camera is about $6,000 to $7,000 to buy. So, yeah, it's, and like I said, you guys can take a look.
Anybody got any help?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think we should make a motion to accept the grant first and then the next expenditure.
Are you putting them on new face masks or the old face?
6 of them, the new ones. They only come on the new ones.
So you're
yeah.
getting face mask and camera? Got
Yeah,
it.
so we're getting 21 air packs, 21 face masks, and 21 spare bottles is what the grants that we were awarded.
But 6 of them will.
Only 6 of them will have the
Okay,
cameras,
all
right?
right.
Maybe down the road, if it works out well, we may want to purchase more, but right
You can always
now
add to them?
we could add to them down the road, correct?
Got it.
Any other questions?
No.
Larry, you wanna make a motion to accept the grant?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to accept the grant of $139,596.80 with a matching of, from the city of $13,959.68.
I support that.
Yeah, did we not take that 2 weeks ago? Didn't we accept the grant 2 weeks ago?
This is the first time that the actual prices came to the
Oh,
city
okay.
council. I've mentioned the grant a couple of times
Right.
now, but this is the actual dollar amount.
Okay.
Lucas,
Yes.
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Thank you.
From the mayor.
Well, do we have to make a motion to approve the?
Oh,
Approve the expenditure.
Yeah, I'd like to make a motion to approve the $20,409.68 to purchase out of the emergency replacement fund to purchase all that stuff, the
I'll
face
support the
mask
motion.
and
Martyr,
Yes.
Riley,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Sofa,
Yes.
Stoops,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Lucas.
yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. From the mayor, I just want to thank everybody for coming out for the tree lighting. I thought it went pretty good this year. John and Leslie, I thought did a great job, and everybody at the fire department with the cookies and everything. And of course, getting Santa safely to and from where he needs to get. That was great. It was definitely the best one I've been part of, so they seem to be getting better every year. That's all I have. Kurt?
Nothing for me?
Larry?
Nothing tonight.
Ken?
No, sir.
Robbie?
I'm good, thank you.
Scott?
Good.
Jason?
I have no comment, but motion to adjourn.
Thank you.